And thank you all for joining us. It's another high vibe channeling session, this one on June 18th, 2026. And we have a very pleasant surprise, the return of Patrick Godine. He has taken some time off to learn or to connect with his other beings and higher self and learn to delve into people's DNA. And he was very successful in helping people resolve some of that, not only in their current life, but in some of their ancestral ways. He has been instrumental in my channeling history, and Raven, who he channels, actually taught me how to channel. But tonight we get Marcus the Pleiadian, and he was so motivated by Marcus that he connected with me again and said, "Let's do it." Who am I to argue with such excellence like that? So we'll let him introduce whatever else he wishes to tell us. And welcome back, Patrick Godine. We're all going to be clapping silently for you and take a bow.
Thank you, Ray. Yeah, a few days ago, Marcus from the Pleiades came back to me, and I said, "Well, let's do it. Let's bring him back." The first time I connect with him, it was 19 years, and it was in 2007. It took 10 minutes, and I thought I was freaking out because I didn't know what was going on. And I got the download in 2007, and today I'm able to speak with him. But I was not prepared when that stuff happened. I didn't know what had happened. I was just at home, quiet. I was breathing, and suddenly a pulsation of energy started to happen, and it was coming stronger and stronger. And for some reason, my neck turned like that, and the energy was going to the right side. And I said, "What the heck is going on?" I didn't know. It was just said it's a pleading. It will come back later when you're ready. Like 19 years later.
Wow. Talk about a flashback.
And in the now, you see. And yeah, like we need to go through different experience, and sometime time it's time.
Yes, and we're all excited to see what comes through.
Yeah, and what is fascinating for me with that being, I don't have to close my eyes. When the minute I see him, it's the minute I start connect with him, and he kind of talk to me, and I can talk to what he said, but I start to see him clearly. And we'll see what he has to say. Maybe it will be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know.
Cool. Well, we'll figure it out and it'll flow like it goes. And
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
He's gonna answer a question. I really don't know. I don't know. Okay.
We think he will. That's my
Okay.
that's my impression.
All right.
Bring it
He's not
on.
far away. He's not far away, and I think he's very close to all of you, more than you think.
Cool. We'll wait here.
All right. Give me a few seconds. Okay. Good night. Good night, everybody. My name is Marcus. Not really, but we're gonna use Marcus for tonight for my side. I'm from Alcyon, the Pleiadian. I am here today to talk to you about many things going on right now. I've been testing the channel if it was ready to start to doing this with me, but lately you're going to start to see your reality feel more like a dream state. You might feel like you're waking up and you're dreaming, and you will start to sense some pulsations moving. You might look from the trees far away from you and they start moving. That's the reality that we are coming in to connect with you. And what's going to happen lately and very soon, because it's already happened, telepathy. We're going to start to be telepathic with you. You're going to see us in your own eyes. You're going to love that energy because that energy is very pure and it's connecting with your pure self. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. As you shine your light to us, we're shining our light to you. It is very unique. It's coming more and more. We understand that it's not everybody who's going in that situation right now. Maybe in the future, people will. But don't get upset if people don't understand that topic. Many people at the work of the channel don't any talk about that. And if you say, oh, look, the new movie about alien disclosure, they're going to say, alien, what is that? That's okay. Because the fact you're there, you create a vibration to invite them to be okay with that. Because that reality, what's coming up, it will be telempathy, more with nature, with us, heart to heart. And it will become just natural to flow in that manner. No more fight anymore. No more fight. But something is very important is self-love for yourself. This is so important. So important. We give a meditation to the channel about different aspects of you to do this in the morning or in the night because your personality, it's a projection of your consciousness, but you have many aspects in it that sometimes you're not aware of it. Many of them are very happy. Many of them are not happy at all. And sometimes you connect with those aspects. Find a place that you can show them balance, talk to them, see what they have to say. It is very important because when the energies kick in, it will kick in. It will bring those aspects of you in front of your face. Deal with them with love, self-love. Understand it's part of yourself as well. And as many beings talk about that for years and years, when we say your ego is going to death process, and people have lots of fear about death. Do not fear that. This is a natural process. But that personality exists for a long time, must change. And when the process of changing your personality, you become a different structure. That's just part of it. It's okay. Nothing to be feared. Because where you're going, you will have a different personality to fit with the new energy. It's all a new concept. It's all part of yourself. And many people said you become, when you come on earth as a child, that personality was within you. And many times you met that personality, maybe you don't remember, but maybe you do, and you will remember. More of that telepathy start to begin. Please understand, all of you will come in a dream in the ship we have around the planet. We're going to talk, we're going to drink water, we're going to have some food, different, but very good. We don't have Pepsi and Coca-Cola, but we have good water. And the funny thing in the ship, if you think you need sweet water, it will become sweet. You understand that? The ship is very alive, very alive. And the ship is always fascinating about you coming in. It grows every time that you connect with us. Please self-love with yourself, patient with yourself, love and learn to connect with yourself, your blood inside your body, because your body is the best device you can have for now. You are more than that. But again, I will repeat self-love. Right now, what we see is going on. Many people at work in your life might trigger some moment, and sometimes said, why that person is close to me? It pissed me off. I don't want to see that person. It's just part of the show, you see? This is where you need to love not him or her, but yourself. And more you love yourself, more you know that you're right here, right now. The situation will change. They will start to have fun with you other than piss you off. And when you do that, you will understand that it's really my game that I'm going through. They're just responding to what I'm asking them to help me to grow. It's all about that. It's nothing personal there. It's nothing personal there. Soon I will bring another female from the Pleiadian that she's close to me. She worked with nature. She have lots of good smoothie. Later on, we're going to talk about her. Like that was my introduce. I am very involved right now. We'll get more involved with many of you men. Telempathy will start. You will see what I'm looking for. And what I'm looking, you will clearly see what I'm looking. Like that's the introduction tonight for myself. Pay attention to the telepathy when you feel love with yourself. And when you don't, it's okay. It's okay. It's always okay. Do you have any question?
Hello, can you hear me? Yes,
Yes.
fabulous. Sorry, I've had some technical issues recently, but yeah, it's good if you can hear me. So, welcome and wonderful to connect with you.
Yes.
I, yes, recently again, this is something I've been having on and off, but I would love to have your feedback. Sometimes, upon going to sleep, I kind of see faces looking at me, and it's a very wonderful experience for me because I feel there are beings, in that half awake, half asleep state. And it's very exciting, and I would like to have some feedback maybe from you on this.
Yes. This is wonderful. This is
Mm.
wonderful because this is your higher self projecting you different time frame, different paths or future life that you're connecting to. If you pay attention to them, they will start to pay attention to you. And more you're going to have exchange with them
Mm.
because they're connecting from the soul level with you. And your higher mind allow you to perceive them. Just start to say hello to them and they might respond to you because as you see them, they will start to see you as well. You see, when we start to talk about different aspect of yourself, that's the best example. You just give it to us. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That sounds wonderful and like the beginning of a wonderful change and co-creation at this now of my
How,
linear time.
how do you feel when those things happen?
Very excited.
Do you pick up on different way they have the years they live in? It look like in the past or in the future?
No, then I mostly fall asleep.
Okay. They have any hat? They have hair? They don't have hair?
I mostly perceive faces like without surrounding features, just the face.
Perfect. That's a state of being you need to stay because this is where again telepathy will start to occur. You
Mm.
see?
Thank you.
We won't say that we are the most beautiful being in the galaxy, but we're pretty hot. You will like when you're gonna see us.
I'm sure you are. It's funny because recently we had those, was it the bat beings? Yeah, and I told to them, I said, you must be beautiful. And they said, oh, we are not aware of this. And it was very interesting for me to experience because they reminded me of like, our cats or other beings that they are so beautiful, but in them, they don't have this concept of beauty like we do. It's very interesting.
It is true, it is true. But remember, you all choose to come on Earth with lower density. It is very hard school sometimes, you see?
Yeah.
But because you're very professional soul that you can deal with that. But it's not always easy here on Earth.
Mm,
Many beings don't experience that. Some, yes, but here you have the choice to anything, anything
yes,
you can imagine, basically.
indeed. Indeed. But I find most beings beautiful in their own way anyway. So, yeah.
Yes, it's true.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any plants close to you when you sleep in your room?
Sorry, plants?
Yeah, you have any plants, green plants?
I have some flowers not very close to me.
Can you put some close to your bed when you fall asleep?
I, I could put those flowers closer to me.
Yes, they have story to tell you.
Oh, that's wonderful. I will do that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, I have a question.
Yes,
If we are people who already have a lot of very heightened empathy and are very sensitive to a lot of things, what will telepathy look like or feel like for us?
very, very natural. Very natural. Not so much polarity. It will be heart to heartbeat. And the flow, it's look like most like when you have a good ice cream vanilla. And the taste is so good, you know? It's so sweet. It's very natural because it's just something natural within you. We just forgot about that. We totally forgot about that. But it's something that must be the shock when human realize that, you see? To let go those judgment, that reflection, but to allow that wave of water, of energy, that it was always there. And you might feel getting speed up in your life. Like I said, my God, life is so fast. I don't have to do anything. I can't do anything. I don't have time. Focus on the expansion. And when you focus on that, yes, the energy you have in the past and in your life connecting with animal and have a feeling with animal. You see how natural it is? It's the same thing. We'll say it's the dominating energy of life. Because you guys choose to experience that polarity on Earth, we kind of forgot about that beautiful sensation of connection. But that's the truth of it. That's the truth of nature. That's the truth of your nature, of your light. Thank you to do that.
Thank you.
And our ship are not triangular, they're more circle.
I have a question. Thank you so much for interacting with us. This is a great blessing for the group. Thank you. My question is, how are we doing on our here on Earth on our timeline for ascension? Is everything on schedule?
It is on schedule. Right now, like I said, you might start to have more telepathy, more you're impatient, not impatient, but patient. Love with yourself, like self-love, very self-love. Doesn't matter what you do. Feel that self-love with your bone, with your blood, with your cell, that your body can know that you accept what you are and you're okay where you are. You don't push anything faster than you can. And know that perfect timing moment will occur. Because what we can see, it's not the mass who understand that momentum. But you don't need to be 80% to make that shift. You need like a small percent, 10%, 12%, it's enough of the people. But this is where you need to be in love with them if they don't understand or they understand, you see? To see them as a child, a light. They just choose a different program than yourself. But yes, the timing, it's very perfect.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming to interact and speak with us.
You're welcome. We have our own belief, but it's different than you because the density from our planet And it's kind of challenging to talk about the Pleiadian because it's a big star system. It's not only one planet, they have so much. And some star system in the Pleiadian are nothing to do with Earth, and some are involved with you. You see, it depends where you tune in. But again, self-love, understand that your higher mind is always guiding you. And your higher mind is the best guide you can have. Listen to it, trust it, trust it. And allow that new personality to come without fear. Ask that personality to show up with you, become friend with it, because it's very different. It doesn't have the same limitation that we impose ourselves from years to years and years, you see?
I see that. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. That's very good advice.
Thank you.
And Marcus, we really appreciate you being present with us, not only with your energy, but with your perspectives. And I thought the information about your ships is very interesting to think that they are looking forward to us as well as being their own conscious entity. Can you tell us about your role in open contact and helping to build awareness? Is your ship going to be one of the ones which will be in the many sightings which are coming? And are you going to be personally involved in landing on Earth and being introduced as one of those Pleiadians?
For now, I will say my job is to go around and see what energy that you send out that you can connect, that I can connect telepathically with you. That's my job for now. It's to fly with the wave and see who responds to that. Because we're sending an energy, as you sending an energy, and when we match that energy, we can know who's ready to do that. And many times we're coming in the dream to push you a little bit to see what's stopping you to do this. But for lately, if I will be physically, it's a possibility. We'll see. We'll see. Because as you move forward, I'm need to stay in that frequency to help people to become more telepathy. You understand that when you're going to become telepathy, you will be in the contact with other being. I might stay in the reality, keep helping people to get more involved with their telepathy. Like you might connect with a different being from my society. It is enough for you?
Yes, thank you very much. That is helpful. And we appreciate any of the perspectives that you wish to provide for us. So, is there anything else that you wish to tell us? Because we know that this is a massive orchestration of open contact and it's been going on for decades. And we're just glad that it's accelerating and we all choose to be part of it and are present in it.
Yes. Again, focus within yourself. There's nothing wrong with media, TV, if you love to do that, but take the time to focus within yourself, within yourself, within your spirit, and you do your best to bring everything in the center because they have polarity. We understand they have bad thing on earth and they have good thing. And nothing you can do, it's part of the polarity, but don't take it personally. Bring yourself centered and pay attention to something that's very important. The belief system you have when it's more negative than positive. Because positive, you want more. You want more, more, more. But the negative, sometimes, pay attention the way that the belief create electromagnetic field around your heart. Be in touch with that field. Bring yourself at the center. Imagine two rings like that. Go on the top of the one. Bring yourself at the center without judging both sides. And feel that electromagnetic field because it will release the belief about the high density of negativity in that structure. You will feel it, you will see it, but it will not affect you anymore.
Wow.
And one thing is very important. When you go outside, you can go like that. Doesn't matter. Don't go crazy. The neighbor's going to say, oh, okay, again, he's losing his mind. But you look happy. It doesn't matter. Around the grid, I'm going with my ship around the Christ grid, they call. It's a gold frequency. Each point have a gold frequency. Feel your heart to connect with that grid as a gold frequency. And more you do that, more you're going to tune with our frequency.
That's pretty cool and a lesson that we can all use.
Because all our energy, all the download exists there. You see? It is an agreement with the magnetic field of the earth. You can access that field right there. And again, your telempathy will raise.
Thank you. We appreciate that, Marcus. Anita?
Yes, thank you again for speaking with us and giving us this opportunity. I have a sister that had a contact experience that she considers fearful. It was a very short experience, but in any case, she views it negatively. So I am unable to talk to her about, open contact and, how wonderful it's going to be. She's very fearful. Is there anything I could do to help her?
Yes. What does she love to do in life?
Garden.
Can you go garden with her more?
Um, she doesn't live close by me, but I when I go visit her, she's in another state. I usually do garden with her.
Like that means she love garden, she have connection with flower and stuff like that, right? When the flower said, I need water, she probably pick it up on it. Like many people said, oh, that flower need water, whatever. Like she
Yes.
have connection, you see? Like maybe for now, not pushing too much that in negative energy that she fear, but to help them to realize that flower, nature is in contact with her.
Mhm.
And they have beautiful stuff.
Yes.
And
Yes.
sometimes it's normal to have fear because the way it happened, you're not ready, you know? When we talk about different aspects of yourself, this is why it's so important to balance all those aspects.
Mhm.
Because some fear will show up. But when you understand that you have aspect in a good way and some bad way, you can work with that. But ask her again, talk to her,
Mhm.
not forcing her,
Right.
but to talk to her, how she feel about that. And maybe you can ask, what was the fear thing she explored with this?
Mhm.
We sensed something about baseball. Did she love baseball?
Not that I know of. Um, my grandson played baseball at her home the last time I saw her. So maybe that is the connection.
Okay. Maybe you can not throw a ball to her, but to have fun.
Right.
But
Right.
always go nice as you can and allow her to express her fear without saying, no, 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 don't fear. It's okay. It's part of the ascension. It's not everybody
Right.
who can see those things like that.
Hmm.
But allow
Hmm.
her to express what was the
Right.
fear. What was the
Right.
fear? And she's still alive. She's not dead.
Yes.
You see, like
Right.
it have a positive thing in those things.
Yes.
And
Yes.
whatever she's ready to move on, she can. But talk to her about nature, plants, flower, about what
Yes.
passion she like.
Yes.
And she
Uh,
will open to you. She will open to you. And you're gonna be able to play baseball with her.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You see, the baseball came for us in a way that working with a group, sometimes it's difficult because we
Mhm.
are individual. That's my right. This is the way I'm thinking. You're wrong because you think differently. But as a group of baseball people, doesn't matter. They have
Mhm.
to work together.
Yes.
They have to accept the fear of each other, but move on with that.
Yes.
You see, that was this is so important with Earth right now.
We're a team.
Yes.
We're a collective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. A
And
community.
don't think you know more than them. They have their
Mhm.
own fear, they have their own challenge, but allow them
Mhm.
to express their passion and they're gonna speak
Mhm.
up.
Okay.
All right?
That's very good advice. Thank you.
Your pleasure. One
Oh,
more?
I have another question, yes.
Yes.
You spoke earlier about life happening very fast. Um, do, do you mean like time feels like it's going faster, or there's a lot of things happening at one time? Because I'm kind of experiencing sometimes time is so fast I don't even know what's happening, and sometimes it's slowing down. But regardless of that, there is so much happening for me in such a short amount of time that I can't even keep up with myself. So, can you talk a little about that?
Yes, we understand that. This is for density shift, it's going fast on the other side. But right now, what happened in the mass consciousness, people try to do so many things in the one day, and they speed up time around the planet because everybody want to do everything at once. But on another version, because your frequency change, you start to perceive more than before. Let's say before you can see maybe 4 or 5 things in a day. Now you're able to perceive 30 of them at the same moment. Like this is what is important to do, what need to be done. The rest, don't don't do it if you can't. Because this is where you're gonna see you exist everywhere. Some reality you're doing all of them. Some you can't, but you start to perceive all of them. And it's a challenge because sometimes I can't follow that speed. It's too fast. It's too many things. Just stay in the moment, see the speed up expansion, but do what you have to do. That's it. And make sure you have a glass of water with us.
Yes, thank you.
We're always waiting for you.
It would be very nice to accelerate our hydration with you, Marcus. Thank you. Do you have time for one more question?
Yes.
I'm curious about the dream states because I know they're taking a different quality on with me. And that is very exciting and very weird in ways too, because they seem to defy logic. But my question is more about our group dream states. Do you know when that will really start to take hold? Is that going to happen after open contact for the most part? Because I know some individuals are already connecting that way through lucid group dreams.
Yes. Yes. It will accelerate when open contact will occur for sure. It will the gear will shift to the third speed, you see? Now it's in between. It's in between just to allow you to practice. Because, like she said, everything's speeding up. Can you deal with more? I think no, it's too fast. If we go faster and faster, like let the speed become natural and you will shift the third gear. Basically, open contact will make shift the third gear and you're going to be stay there and you're going to be stable there. Like now it's a practicing moment. When you feel like that, just take that moment. Could be 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 minutes. Just stay there and appreciate that thing. Because soon enough, the older version you will not be able to shift back. You see, you will get to that state and you're going to stay there.
So just relax into it. We don't have to do wheelies or anything.
No, and again, know that your spirit is in charge, but you have free will, and you need to learn the process. And
That's
you
exciting.
want to have the process. You want to learn that process. Many times said, I'm done with that. No, this is why you're here, because this is done after that, you see?
Yes, that's exciting. And I look forward to meeting you and more of your kind. Thank you very much, Marcus. Do you have any final message for us, please?
Yes, tonight, all of you will be in the ship with me.
Wow.
Like if you wake up for a little pee corner, just write it down, because you might forget about that, but you will. 100%.
That is so exciting. And thank
And
you for sharing.
remember the golden frequency around the planet right now. This is very important. The reflection of gold, longevity, connection, high-speed connection. No chaotic vibration, pure line.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Marcus.
Well, you're so welcome,
Do
and
you have
thank you.
I was going to say, do you have a message for Patrick? I know you're in connection with him anyway, but it's been a long time since you have come through. So I know he has changed quite a bit and he is very dear to all of us.
Well, yeah, you can ask him about this little trip to spirit with an entity, and he's going to have a lot to say about that. But that was important for him, and that was quite a ride, but on our side, we know it need to happen, you see. But let's say that it's a beginning of something that we're gonna work every week, every day. And more I'm tuning with him, and more he can see me pretty quick. He can feel my vibration. But he have many things to discover about that.
Excellent. We will be sure to follow up on that. We had one more question about, does it help to wear gold?
Yes and no depend what way you see it, you see?
Ah,
If you see it, it's very important, I will say yes, of course. If don't. But again, within your blood, you have some gold frequency. We'll stay tuned with that. And they have vegetable, that the channel don't have the English word, that they have gold into it. It's a purple vegetable, like I will find it. I will let you know about that. Lots of gold in that,
thank you.
but it exists within your blood in the field.
We appreciate you, Marcus. Thank you for spending your time and providing us your energy and your wisdom.
Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. All right, guys.
Well done, Patrick. Thank you.
Well, okay, good. Thank you.
Yep. And we're supposed to ask you about your trip to spirit with an entity.
Oh my gosh, that was the trip of my life. It's like I cannot find the word to explain that yet. And after 3 months, but basically everybody know about entity, and they have a good one, they have bad one, and whatever you can say, it's like they exist. Sometimes it's like humans. They have good human, they have very aggressive human. One of my friend called me one night. He said, "Do you know anything about entity?" But I said, "Yes and no. It depends the situation, what you're talking about." And he said, "I have friends who bought a house, and something's going on in the house. They have like a very aggressive energy that scared the kid, and really scared the kid. And the wife's going crazy. The husband's going crazy because he started to see a shadows moving quick in the house, and he's doing lots of trouble. And they're in fear, and it's worse and worse and worse." And I said, "Did anybody went there and clean the house?" Said 2% went there and they run away fast they can. Like, I said, okay, that's something intense. And I said, let me check. I don't know. Send me the address. Let me check on my side what I can do. I said, I cannot guarantee anything, but I will see. Like he said, okay, I will send you the address. And after we talked and on the phone, and I said, oh my God, did I need to get involved with that really? And I said, and I have a push from my guide said, yes, please do it. Do it. But we're going to help you. We're going to guide you. And I said, okay, the way I know and I learned from dealing with those things, most of the time you go with sound and smug and you send the spirit back home, you see? And he said, don't do it that way. And don't do it that way. I said, okay, I will do it. I will. I said, I guess it's not an accident, They asked me to do that. He called me, and probably the entity guide asked me to help him. Like I connect with the entity. It was so aggressive. He started to project to me like bad dog and people with skull and a chainsaw like cutting my head and he was really attacking me. And I said, hey, wait a minute. I don't believe in that shit. Sorry. I'm not here to kick you out of your house because people was going there to kick him out of this house and he didn't like it. And he was there for 70 years. He died in a very aggressive accident. He didn't know. For him, it was his house that people started to steal the house for him. That's, he told me after that. But what my guide said, you go to him and you talk to him. Talk to him. Don't kick him out. Like when he started to try to scare me with this, all that stuff, bad dog, like, said, I'm sorry, I don't buy into it. And I said, first, I'm not here to kick you out. I'm here for you. And I was talking to him like, it was so funny, like a friend. What the heck are you doing? You're scared at family. They're scared. They try to have a life. You going crazy with them. Why you don't help them? And he looked at me, he said, because he realized I was not in fear. And I said, I think you forgot that you're dead. And he didn't know he was dead. In fact, after a while of communication, he realized finally he was dead. And I said, don't believe me, test yourself. And I have guide around me. Probably his guide was there because they tried to contact him and didn't want to see him. Like he was creating fear in the house. And it was bad until I talked to him. And I said, just think about a mountain with a beautiful sunset. Do you see it? And he see it because he's in between. They have no time. And finally, the story, you start to understand what I'm saying. It was true that he was not stuck there, but he forgot about that. This is a short story, but it took like an hour and a half to deal with that guy. And when he realized finally that he was creating that space, that he was stucking with the house, he was dead, but for him, he didn't believe that. He think he was alive. He started to glow. He started to glow. So his energy started to glow and glow and glow and glow. And I look at him and said, my God, this is, so I don't know where that thing's going, but he started to glow so bright that when he popped out of this dimension, he bring me with him on the other side. I didn't expect that. And now I am in spirit with my body, I don't know, somewhere. And what I saw, I cannot explain. I don't know. It's hard. It was cluster and cluster and cluster. And that guy's gone. He's just kind of did a vacuum with me, like. And when I came back, my guide said, you leave for 30 minutes. But in the spirit world, I've been there a year. Like when I came back, my belief, the way I think, it's all different because I just like, and it took me a bit, but I didn't know how to explain that with what word I used there, because for some reason, I still have my mind to think a little bit, but you don't have a mind there. Your brain's not there. But the major part is like we're not a victim at all. We really create the experience and challenge we go through. And we just forgot about self-love to go to those challenges because we choose to have them. But it was like the fascinating parts. I saw different life. I saw when I'm gone, when I'm going to be gone here, I see it. But it was a cluster of energy. It was million of cluster of energy, million of bright light of the soul in a different dimension. And every little cluster, I look at it, it was a different planet, different star system with different life. And I can go on and on and on, but I don't have a word exactly to explain what it is, you see. But when you came back, you're just like, you're not the same person at all.
Wonderful.
And I said the lesson was probably, if it's a human, a spirit, whatever, and I don't see them as a ghost anymore. I see them in between, you see. They're not different. They're not different than us. We need to talk to them. We need to see what the heck is going on, you know? And when he realized I was not there to kick him out, but he think I was there to kick him out. And usually what you learn is smug and kick that spirit back to the light, you know? You never ask the spirit what's wrong with him. Well, you need to talk, you know? But that's the way we learned before.
Yeah.
They said now, learn to speak and ask and allow them to express themselves.
And I'm sure that lesson will come in handy with us going in the future as well. And Arla's really nodding her head. And thank you for sharing that. I know you and I have discussed that a little bit, but not to that detail. When you were able to see DNA, was that before or after that?
It was before.
Okay. I
It
thought
wasn't
so.
the DNA start happened when I was doing a workshop, and the lady was not able to. We're doing activating about the beam of light in the pineal. It's like the antenna, and everybody was going to that process. Everybody was fine except that woman. She was not able to do it. And my wife said, "You need to go and check with her." And I said, "Okay." And I started to check with her why she wasn't believed, because when she was young, she was not able to express itself as spiritual. You know, a big belief about that.
Mhm.
But when I start to work with her, his DNA show up. And now I don't see the woman, I see a DNA in front of me. And I said, oh, okay. If they said, okay, do this, you cannot do that. That's, you're not able to do that. That's not your business, but you can do this. And it starts like that. Like
Well,
after that, the minute I think about somebody, I see the DNA, and the DNA said, okay, this is what you can do right now, not this. That's it, you know?
Well, I know you
And they
did that
really,
for me, and it was a wonderful session, and I was really appreciative. And I know that you've had, I don't know, maybe a dozen or other people who have connected with you to have have you provide that service for them to get that healing. And it's just an incredible, not only feeling, but the depth of the healing interdimensionally and with our ancestors is just phenomenal. So thank you for that and for
yeah,
sharing.
it is special because it's not me like said, okay, DNA, you have to do this, you have to turn out because I'm asking you to do that. No, it's really the DNA kind of show me what I can do for the person. You see, like I just follow those things, and because we're human, we need to work together. But it's quite fascinating because I'm not like, okay, DNA, show yourself, I'm gonna connect with you. This is done. It's ready to be connect. No, it's not like that at all. It's really the DNA. It's depend where the person is, what is very good to do it right now, and it's just the flow of life, I guess.
Okay. And if people want to connect with you for that, how do they want them to get a hold of you? Patrick Godine on Facebook?
Yeah, I think that's the best way to message me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So send him a message through Messenger on Facebook if you would like. And thank you, Patrick, for coming back to us. It was very energetic and it was a wonderful session. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Maybe later on I will see what's gonna happen and see. But watch your telempathy and watch your dream because they're really, really around. You see.
Will do.
And the funny thing before I'm going, it's many people for the last 2 weeks ask something like, how can I connect more? And how can I do that? And bang, you show up. You see, it's just like, like I asked for that 2 weeks ago. Well, there you go. You got your answer, you know?
Yeah, it was time.
Yeah. Thank
Cool.
you so much, guys.
Say hi to Marte for me.
I will.
All right.
Okay. I will stay 5 minutes, okay?
Sure. That'll be fine. We're going to take a little break before I bring in the hybrid children. But yeah, please, that would be great if you can stay. I'm just going to halt this one.